Yeah, let's get to work. Loud and clear. I'll build anywhere. Laying the foundation. Let's get to work. Make my own road. Getting to work. Always ready. Make my own road. Let's get to work. Yeah? Getting to work. Laying the foundation. Let's get to work. Want to make some improvements? Always ready. Let's get to work. I'll build anywhere. Make my own road. Want to make some improvements? Good area. Let's get to work. Let's build. Want to make some improvements? Getting to work. Let's get to work. Make my own road. Laying the foundation. Made in the US of A. Clocked in. On the job. New construction projects. Good area. What's the story? Loud and clear. Clocked in. Sounds good. Let's get to work. All finished. All finished. Laying the foundation. Let's build. Going up. That one's done. Have a job for me? On the job. Yeah? Make my own road. Always ready. All finished. Any more projects?
What's the mission, sir?
Laying the foundation. Made in the US of A.
What's the mission, sir?
Can't build there, sir. On the job.
What's the mission, sir?
Clocked in. I'll build anywhere. Going up.
What's the mission, sir?
Yeah?
What's the mission, sir?
Bring on the scaffolding.
What's the mission, sir?
Always ready. That one's made done. In the US of A.
What's the mission, sir?
Yeah? All finished. Laying the foundation.
What's the mission, sir?
All good area. Finished. All finished. Have a job for me? Bring on the scaffolding. Want to make some improvements?
Need a delivery,
on the job. Let's build. Keep them busy. That one's done. Always ready. That one's done. Made in the US of A.
Ready for action. Meet your new owner, Army's Elite.
Any more projects?
Always prepared.
Any more projects?
Let's change the decor. Need a point, man? Meet your new owner.
Laying the foundation. Loud and clear. Projects? Going up. Always ready. Any more projects?
Let's give them an air show.
New construction? Bring on the scaffolding.
We have their building. Building capture complete.
That one's done. Any more projects? Ready.
The building is captured,
Give them an air show.
Clocked in.
The building is ours.
All on finished. The job.
Yep. On patrol.
Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding.
Let's give them an air show.
On the job.
We control the skies. Let's give them an air show. This is our territory.
Always ready. Made in the US of A.
Our base is being attacked.
Bring on the scaffolding. Have a job for me? Any more projects?
Yep. Let's give them an air show. We control the skies. Let's give them an air show.
That one's done. That one's done.
What do you got? Little air show for our fans out there. New construction.
Going up. All finished.
Our base is under attack.
Let's give them an air show. Control the skies. Gunship reporting in. Jumping in. delivery, General? Let's give him an airship. Gunship reporting
Keep
in.
him busy.
Need a delivery, General? Loaded with U.S. quality. Right on schedule.
Yeah. Made in the U.S.
Laying the
foundation. Bring on the scaffolding.
Reporting
Clocked in.
Gunship reporting in.
Good area. All finished.
Roger that. We'll take this area.
New construction. Made in the U.S. of A.
Gunship reporting in.
Laying the foundation. All finished. Sounds good. What's the story? Any more projects? On the job. New construction. Going up. Sounds good. Clocked in. Have a job for me?
Ready for action. Let's change the
Any more
decor.
projects?
Got
What's
my
the
missile
story?
launcher right here.
Going up.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Flying high.
All finished.
Gunship reporting in. On
Got
patrol.
my missile
Yeah.
launcher right here.
Make my own road. On the job.
Got my missile launcher right here.
That one's
Got my
done.
missile launcher right here.
What's the story? Going up.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Army's elite.
Gunship
Head
reporting
down.
in.
lasers the building is
Got my
captured,
missile
sir.
launcher right here.
Yes, sir. Air cover's on the
Got
way.
my missile launcher right here.
Comanche here.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Moving to
Tactical
new
lasers
AO.
online.
All finished.
In the field.
All finished.
Visibility clear. High and low.
Clocked in. Make my own road. On the job.
Bombardment.
What's the story? I'll build anywhere. Keep 'em busy.
Need a point man.
Yeah. Going up. That one's done. Any more projects?
Got my missile launcher right here.
Let's mix it up.
Got my missile
Clocked
launcher
in.
right
Building
here.
is ours.
On the job. What's the story?
Got my missile launcher right here.
Going up. All finished.
Got my missile launcher
Special
right
forces here. On the go.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Let's take the building.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Want to make some improvements? All
Got my
finished.
missile launcher right here.
On the job. What's the story?
Our base is
Make
being
my own
attacked.
Missile
road.
launcher right here.
Bring on the scaffolding.
I'll fire at anything. Sure thing. Let me launch one, huh? Here comes
Building
trouble.
is ours.
Let's pop some tanks. Heading over. I want to blow something up. You bet.
Let's give him an
All
airship.
finished.
Comanche here.
All finished. Any more
Enemy
projects?
Black Lotus detected.
Made in the U.S. of A.
Let's give him an airship.
Always prepared. Special forces here.
Noted.
Let's change the decor.
Preserving freedom. Doing what's right. That one's done.
Cleaned and mounted.
We're
Enemy
moving.
Jarman Kell detected.
Targeting cursor set. Analyzing
Tactical
terrain
lasers
effects.
online.
Give him an airship.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Paladin tank in the field.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
The building is ours.
Tactical laser
Signed and
online.
noted. Getting a better view. Hidden identity.
The building is ours.
On the path. Scope cleaned and noted. I'll be your spotter.
I'll scout ahead. We control the skies. This is our territory.
Scope
Laying
cleaned
the
and noted.
foundation. Going up.
Rocket pods are now available, sir.
Want to make some improvements?
Enemy Jarman Kell detected.
Bring on the scaffolding. Laying the foundation. Going up. What's the story? Made in the US of A.
Hope no one's looking.
That one's done. Have a job for me? Any more projects? Ooh, that one's pretty
All
banged up.
finished.
Aerial defense countermeasures installed.
Ready for action. Rally point confirmed.
Doing what's right. Closing the distance. Taking her in. Closing the distance. It will be an honor. It will be an honor. We fight for peace. You can depend on it. Taking her in. Taking her in. We fight for peace. Taking her in. Taking her in.
Special forces here.
Particle cannon ready.
Laser guided missiles are installed.
Right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my
That
missile
one's
launcher
done.
right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Particle cannon activated.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Bunker buster bombs are ready, sir.
Army's elite.
From this source. Special forces here. Exploiting target.
Let's
Particle
build.
cannon ready.
Good area.
Pilot of the USA.
Defensive laser systems. Recalibrating.
I see everything. They won't notice me. I have experience.
Any more projects?
Army's elite.
No more supply
Tactical
lasers
lasers
online.
Need a point man. On the go.
What's the
Tactical
story?
lasers online.
Going up. Laying the foundation. I'll build anywhere.
Tactical lasers online.
On the job.
Always prepared. He's on the target list. Raid in progress. Meet
Tactical
your
lasers
new
online.
owner.
All finished. New construction. Made in the US of A.
Particle cannon activated. Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Special Forces here. Take a new position.
What do you got?
Clocked in. Have a job for me? Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding. Let's build. Going up. Any more projects?
What's the mission, sir?
Our
Our base is under attack.
Foundation. Bring on the scaffolding. Want to make some improvements? Made in the US of A.
In the field.
Particle
Air
cannon
cover's
ready.
on the way. Air cover's on the way.
Any more projects? Let's get to work. Make my own road. Let's build. Sounds good. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. What's the story? Bring on the scaffolding. Let's get to work. Let's build.
USA Armor Division.
Let's get to work. Up. Clocked in. Good area.
Flying high.
Let's get to work.
Little air show for our fans out there.
Frequency's open.
USA Armor Division. Heavy armor ready for action.
All finished. Want to make some improvements? That made in the US of A. New construction. Bring on the scaffolding. Laying the foundation.
USA Armor
Good
Division.
area. New construction. Made in the US of A. On the job. That one's done. Any more projects? Let's build.
USA Armor Division.
Good area. Clocked in. Loud and clear.
Armor Detail reporting.
Have a job for me? On the job. What's the
USA Armor
story?
Division.
Any more projects? Good area. Want to make some improvements? Sounds good. That one's done. Any more
Always ready.
projects?
We control the skies.
Clocked in.
Raptor here.
Have a job for me? That one's done.
We control the skies.
Army's elite. USA Armor Division. Heading out.
Comanche
That
here.
one's done.
I'm listening.
USA Armor Division.
All finished.
Roger that. We'll take this area.
Any more
That one's
projects? Let's build. Going up. Have a job for me? Bring on the
USA
scaffolding.
on your command.
Give him an airship.
What's the story?
USA Armor
Going up.
Division. Raptor here.
On patrol. Yes, sir. Gunship reporting in.
That one's done.
Let's give him an airship.
That one. Have a job for me? Can't
Any
build
more
this.
projects?
Particle cannon ready.
On the job.
Frequency's open.
Comanche here. Flying low. Nav system set.
Let's
Give
build.
him an airship.
New construction. Going up. What's the story?
Tactical
Good
lasers
area.
online.
Always ready. All getting to work. I'll build anywhere. Made in the US of A.
Tactical lasers online.
Need a point man. Let's take the building.
Any more
All
projects?
finished.
Any more projects?
cleaned and mounted.
Particle cannon activated.
USA Armored Division.
Cleaned and mounted. Cleaned and mounted.
USA Armored Division. Ready for action. Need a point, man?
Cleaned and mounted.
Let's change the decor.
Armor detail reporting.
USA Armored
Want to
Division.
make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
USA Armored Division.
Yes, sir. Visibility clear. I'll be your spawner. I'll scout ahead.
Another job for me. Good area.
Building
Sniper
capture
here.
complete.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
USA
They
Armored
won't
Division.
notice me. Hidden identity. I'll scout ahead.
Particle cannon ready.
Cleaned and mounted.
All finished.
USA Armored Division.
Particle cannon activated.
That one's done.
USA Armored Division. USA Armored Division. USA Armored Division.
Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to target zone.
Always ready. Going up.
How about a show of force? Anywhere you say, sir. Crusader tank responding. Clearing terrain.
Sniper here. Command here. Moving to new AO.
All finished.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
Yep. Let's take it.
Our base is being attacked.
Hidden identity.
Heavy armor ready for action.
I'll take care of it.
Clearing terrain.
In the field. Operation underway.
Give him an airship.
Flying high. Little air show for our fans out there.
Laying the foundation.
Let's give him an air
Made
show.
in the US of A. Let's build. Good area. Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding.
Gunship reporting in.
Particle cannon ready.
Give him an airship.
We're out of supplies over here.
Gunship reporting in. Sniper here. Cleaned and mounted.
That one's done.
Gunship reporting in.
On your command.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
This will work them up. Proceeding to target zone.
Let's
Ship
build.
reporting in.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Sounds
Gunship
good.
reporting in.
Want to make some improvements?
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Gunship reporting in.
I know my way around. Hope no one's looking. I see everything.
Gunship reporting in.
I'll scout ahead. I know my way around. They won't notice me.
Let's build. Made in the U.S. of A.
Gunship reporting in.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
USA Armor Division.
Gunship reporting in.
Any more projects?
Gunship reporting in.
USA Armor Division.
Particle cannon activated.
USA Armor Division.
Gunship reporting in.
USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division.
I'll be your spotter. Hope no one's looking.
New construction.
USA Armor Division.
Going up.
I know my way
What's the mission,
around.
sir?
On the path. Sniper here.
USA Armor
What's the
Division.
mission, sir?
That building should work.
In the field.
What's the mission, sir?
Hidden identity. I'll scout ahead.
What's the mission, sir?
Should have a good view.
USA Armor Division.
I know
What's the
my way
mission, sir?
around. I'll be
All
your
finished.
spotter.
What's the mission, sir?
On the path.
What's the
Heading
mission,
for
sir?
cover.
Frequencies open.
What's the
Search and
mission,
clear.
sir?
We're going in.
What's the mission, sir?
Got the position. Air cover's on the way. Visibility clear. Operation underway. Air cover's on the way. Hose them down. Visibility clear. We're going in. Got the position. Moving to new AO. Nav system set. Flying low. Moving to new AO. Air cover's on the way.
Yep. Copy that. Got you covered. I know my
Bring on the scaffolding. Clocked in. Make my own road. What's the story?
In the field. Flying low. Frequencies open. Air cover's on the way. Comanche here. Moving to new AO.
I see everything. On the board.
That one's done.
General, our base is under attack.
Particle cannon ready.
Preserving freedom.
Something for everyone. Providing resources.
Preserving freedom.
I know my way around.
Particle cannon ready.
Tactical lasers online.
Always ready. Sounds good.
Particle cannon
Tactical
activated.
lasers online.
Hey, check out our new tow missile.
Particle cannon activated.
USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division.
Long-range ballistics.
Keep it safe. Resuming supply chain.
In the field. Got the position. Air cover's on the way. Visibility clear. Flying low. Air cover's on the way.
New construction? I'll fix her up.
Frequencies open. Moving to new AO. Visibility clear. Flying low. Air cover's on the way. Nav system set. Visibility clear. Nav system set. Got you covered. Yes, sir. Flying low.
We control the skies.
Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground.
Laying the foundation. Clocked in. Want to make some improvements?
They're attacking our base!
Sounds good.
Particle cannon ready.
Let's build.
Particle cannon activated.
USA Armor Division.
Paladin tank in the
Scope
field.
cleaned and mounted.
Confirmed.
Frequencies open. Visibility
Particle
clear.
cannon ready.
Scope cleaned
USA
and
Armor
mounted.
Division. On your command. Anywhere you say, sir.
Always
Scope cleaned
ready.
and mounted.
Made in the US of
Crusader
A.
tank responding. USA Armor Division. Moving in.
Scope
Heavy
cleaned
armor
and
ready for action.
New construction. On the job.
USA Armor Division.
mounted. Scope cleaned and mounted.
Armor detail reporting.
Scope cleaned and
Tactical
mounted.
lasers online. All finished.
Proceeding to target zone. How about a show of force? Proceeding to target zone. Armor detail reporting.
lasers online. That one's done.
How about a show of force? Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to
Preserving
target zone.
freedom.
Comanche here. Moving to new AO.
Sniper here. Getting a better view.
Yes, sir.
Preserving freedom.
Air cover's on the way. Flying low.
Enemy Black Lotus detected. Particle cannon activated.
Long-range ballistic.
On your command. Clearing terrain.
I'll be your spotter. On the path.
Particle cannon ready.
Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground. Clearing terrain. Delivering ordnance. Anywhere you say, sir.
In the field. Visibility clear. Flying low. Air cover's on the way. Search and clear. Visibility clear. Flying low. Air cover's on the way.
Armor detail reporting. USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division.
Hidden identity. On the path.
Let's give him an airship.
Getting a better view.
USA Armor Division.
Particle cannon activated.
USA Armor Division.
Let's give him an airship.
Particle
USA Armor
cannon
Division.
ready.
Gunship reporting in.
USA Armor Division. On your command. Taking new ground. Clearing terrain.
Lasers online.
Anywhere you say, sir.
Gunship reporting in.
Preserving freedom.
I'll be your spotter. I'll scout ahead. Can't miss.
USA Armor Division.
They won't notice me. Hidden identity.
Comanche here. We're going in. Operation underway. Hose them down. Got their position. Operation underway. We're going in. Nav system set.
I'll be your spotter. Hope no one's looking.
Yes, sir.
Hidden identity. Sniper here, out of the shadows.
Armor detail reporting. Clearing terrain.
Hidden identity. They won't notice me. I'll scout ahead. On the path. I know my way around. Getting a better view.
On your command. Moving in. Delivering ordnance. Armor detail reporting. Let's grease them.
Sniper here. She's a full view.
Standing by for coordinates.
Polished and ready.
I see everything. Got a shot. On the path.
In the field. Operation underway.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
Heavy armor ready for action.
I'll be your spotter. I'll scout ahead.
Particle cannon
Crusader
ready.
tank responding.
I'll scout ahead. On the path. They won't notice me.
Missile guidance set. Calculating missile speed. Targeting cursor set.
Sniper here. Hope no one's looking.
Warning, GPS
notice
scrambler
me.
Tomahawk
activated.
launcher arms ready. Standing by for coordinates.
I know my way around. Can't miss. Can't miss.
Cruise missiles ready. We can launch from there.
Armor detail reporting. Blow them wide open.
Frequencies open. Nav system set.
Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing terrain.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
In the field. Air cover's on the way.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
How about a show of force?
Loaded with U.S. quality. Provisions en route. Establishing supply route.
Lasers online. Mounted.
Something for everyone.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
Lasers online.
Particle cannon activated.
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Anywhere you say, sir.
Preserving freedom.
Moving in.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
Preserving freedom.
How about a show of force?
Preserving freedom.
Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone.
Preserving
Sniper
freedom.
here. They won't notice me.
Warning,
On your command.
GPS scrambler activated.
Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you say, sir.
Preserving freedom. Clocked in. Keep 'em busy. Good area. Preserving freedom.
Warning, GPS scrambler
Armor
activated.
Division. What do you got?
On patrol.
I know my way around. That building should work.
USA Armor Division.
Gunship reporting in.
Keep it clean.
USA Armor
Yes,
Division.
sir.
On your command.
Any more projects?
Moving in.
No more supplies from this source.
Warning,
USA Armor
GPS
Division.
scrambler activated.
USA Armor Division.
Gunship reporting in.
USA Armor Division. Crusader tank responding.
Need a delivery, General?
Taking new ground.
Warning,
USA Armor
GPS scrambler activated.
Proceeding to target zone. How about
Need
a
a
show of
delivery,
force?
General?
Taking new ground. Anywhere you say, sir. USA Armor Division. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in.
Gunship reporting in.
Clearing terrain. On your command. Taking new ground. Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action.
Ballistics.
Proceeding to target zone.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated. Particle cannon ready.
Pilot of the USA.
Always ready.
Yes, sir. Flying low.
Long-range
Gunship
ballistics.
reporting in.
Particle cannon activated. Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
Gunship reporting in.
How about a show of force?
This'll wake them up.
Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
Sniper here. Out of the shadows.
Particle cannon activated.
Armor detail reporting.
I'll be your spy. Sniper here.
Warning,
I'll be your
GPS scrambler
spawner.
activated.
Leave no trace.
On your command. In my field of fire.
In the field. Nav system set. Search and clear.
Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground. Lighten them up.
Is there a threat? Closing the distance. Taking her in.
Warning, GPS scrambler
Armor
activated.
detail reporting. Clearing terrain.
I know my way around. They won't notice me. Got a clear shot. He's in full view. No one's looking. Can't miss. Out of the shadows. Got a clear shot. He's in full view. Got a clear shot. I have experience.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
Getting a better view. I'll scout ahead. Got a clear shot.
Yes, sir. Operation underway.
No trace.
Polished and ready. Enemies of the free world.
In the field. Comanche here. We're going in.
Crusader tank responding. Moving in.
Warning, GPS scrambler activated.
Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you say, sir.
Sniper here. Got a clear shot.
On your command.
I see everything. I know my way around.
Particle cannon ready.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Is there a threat? It will be an honor. It's the right thing.
Warning, GPS scrambler
How
activated.
about a show of force? Heavy armor ready for action. Anywhere you say, sir.
In the field.
Hidden identity.
On your command. Let's grease them. In my field of fire.
Comanche here. Got the position.
Heavy armor ready for action. Let's grease them. Deliver an
Warning,
ordnance.
GPS scrambler activated.
Lighten them up. In my field of fire. On your command.
Particle
Clearing
cannon
terrain.
ready.
I'll be your spotter. He's in full view.
Heavy armor ready for action. On your command. Anywhere you say, sir.
In the field. Air cover's
Crusader
on
tank
the way.
responding.
GPS scrambler activated.
Put in. Heavy armor ready for action. Let's grease them.
Hidden identity.
On your command. Deliver an ordnance.
Frequency's open.
Aircraft targeting ready. Analyzing terrain effects. Flush them out. Recalibrating. They may not like the attention. This will help keep an eye on them.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Warning, GPS scrambler
Armor
activated.
detail reporting.
Pilot of the USA.
Particle cannon activated. Warning,
Comanche
GPS
here.
scrambler activated.
Got their position.
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Blow 'em wide open. Let's grease them. In my field of fire. Armor detail reporting.
Yes, sir.
On your command. This'll wake them up. Moving in. Blow 'em wide open. Crusader tank responding.
Anything to drive? Sure beats walking.
How about a show of force?
Warning, GPS scrambler activated. Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Armor detail reporting. In my field of fire. Clearing terrain. Let's grease them. Light them up. In my field of fire. Clearing terrain. Light them up. Blow 'em wide open. Proceeding to target zone. Blow 'em wide open. This'll wake them up. Anywhere you say, sir. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in my field of fire. Blow 'em wide open. Anywhere you say, sir. This'll wake them up. Let's grease them. This'll wake them up. This'll wake them up. Moving in. Clearing terrain. In my field of fire. Blow 'em wide open. In my field of fire. Anywhere you say, sir. Blow 'em wide open. Lighten them up. Blow 'em wide open. Moving in. Blow 'em wide open. This'll wake them up. Blow 'em wide open. Lighten them up. In my field of fire. Crusader tank responding.
Pilot of the USA. I have experience.
Scanning for enemy aircraft. Analyzing terrain effects.
I see everything.
Targeting cursors set. Yes, sir. Confirmed.
I'll be your spotter.
In the field.
Hidden identity. Hope no one's looking.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Find me a vehicle.
Preserving freedom.
Scope cleaned and mounted. Scope cleaned and mounted.
Preserving freedom.
Particle cannon ready.
Scope cleaned and mounted. Got my
Clocked
missile launcher
in.
right here.
Preserving freedom.
Got my missile launcher right here.
On the job.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Particle cannon activated.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Tactical lasers online.
Gunship reporting in.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Tactical lasers online.
That one's done.
Gunship reporting in.
Tactical lasers online.
USA Armor Division.
I know my way around.
USA Armor Division.
On the path.
Comanche here.
USA Armor Division.
New construction? I'll build anywhere.
Long-range ballistics. Frequencies open. Flying low.
Clear for takeoff, American 2004.
Doing what's right.
Long-range ballistics.
Paladin tank in the
USA
field.
Armor Division. How about a show of force?
Pilot of the USA.
Heavy armor ready for action. Crusader tank responding.
Where do you need me?
USA
we're
Armor
talking.
Division.
Long-range ballistics.
Heavy armor ready for action. USA Armor Division. Taking new ground.
Protecting our people. Taking her in. We fight for peace.
USA Armor Division.
Confirmed.
Long-range ballistics.
Is there a threat?
USA Armor Division. 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 USA Armor Division.
No more supplies from this source.
USA Armor
Long-range
Division.
ballistics.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Preserving freedom.
Serving our country.
Scope
USA
cleaned
Armor
and
Division.
mounted.
Resuming supply chain.
Particle cannon ready.
Scope
Yes,
cleaned
sir.
and mounted.
Air cover's
USA
on the
Armor
way.
Division. USA
Sniper
Armor
here.
Division.
Cleaned and mounted. No one's looking.
Armor detail reporting. USA Armor Division. Proceeding to target zone.
Scope hidden my identity. Can't miss.
USA
Army's
Armor
a leader.
Division.
Long-range
Heading out.
Find me a vehicle.
USA Armor
At the
Division.
wheel.
Ready for action. USA Armor
On the go. Preserving freedom.
Scope
Frequencies open.
USA
Moving
Armor
to new
Division.
AO.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Particle cannon activated.
Preserving freedom.
Cleaned and mounted.
Preserving freedom.
Scanning for enemy aircraft. Missile guidance set.
How about a show of force?
Long-range
Tactical
ballistics.
lasers online.
Anywhere you say, sir.
In the field. Nav system set.
Tactical lasers online. Tactical lasers online.
Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground. Clearing terrain. How about a show of force? Moving in. Taking new ground.
I know my way around. Got a clear shot. Out of the shadows.
Doing what's right. It will be an honor. Closing the distance. Yes, sir.
I'll be your spotter.
Yes, sir. Visibility clear. Search and clear. We're on it.
Armor detail reporting.
Sniper here. I'll scout ahead. On the path.
In the field. We're going in.
Pilot of the USA. Assuming control.
On your command. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground.
I see everything.
Frequencies open. Visibility clear. This one's mine. Hose him down.
Heavy armor ready for action.
This'll wake them up.
Comanche here. Visibility clear. Air cover's on the way. I can't hold it. Comanche here. Nav
Particle
system set.
cannon ready.
Air cover's on the way.
Orders, General? Laying low. Fire it up.
How about a show of force?
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready.
Sniper here. On the path.
Targeting cursor set. Yes, sir.
Is there a threat? Taking her in. Yes, sir. Closing the distance. You can depend on it. Keep it clean. We're moving.
Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in. Clearing terrain. Moving in.
Yes, sir.
I'll be your spotter. Getting a better view.
Comanche here. Visibility clear.
Armor detail reporting.
Let's grease 'em.
Proceeding to target zone. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground. On your command. Delivering ordnance.
Particle cannon activated.
Where do you need them?
In the field. Got you covered.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Protecting our people. Closing the distance. Yes, sir.
I know my way around. Getting a better view. He's in full view.
Polished and ready. Doing what's right. We're moving. Paladin taking the field. Polished and ready. Keep it clean. You can depend on it.
You're smart. I see everything.
Orders, General? Assuming control. I have experience.
Hidden identity.
Is there a threat?
Where do you need me?
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
I need protection.
I see everything. They won't notice me.
Anything to drive?
More supplies from this source.
I know my way around.
I'll scout ahead.
On the path.
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action.
Polished and ready. Confirmed.
How about a show of force? Moving in.
Sniper here.
Keep it clean. Protecting our
Orders,
people.
General? Fire it up. Missile guidance set.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Is there a threat? Yes, sir. You can depend on it.
Hidden identity. Out of the shadows.
How about a show of force? Armor detail reporting.
This'll wake them up.
On your command. Delivering ordnance.
Polished and ready. We fight for peace. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do.
I see everything. They won't notice me.
I'll scout ahead. I have experience.
Keep it clean.
Where do you need me? Sure beats walking.
Hidden identity. Hope no one's looking. Getting a better view. I see everything.
Particle cannon ready.
Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing terrain. Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone. On your command, delivering ordnance. Crusader tank responding. Taking new ground.
Protecting our people. We're moving.
Sniper here.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
I see everything. They won't notice me. Sniper here. Leave no trace. I know my way around.
Paladin taking the field.
Sniper here. I'll be your spotter. He's in full view.
Polished and ready.
Heavy armor ready for action. Lighten them up. Armor detail reporting.
Taking new ground.
I know my way around. Getting a better view. I'll scout ahead.
On your command. In my field of fire. Crusader tank responding. Lighten them up.
I'll be your spotter.
Paladin taking the field. Taking her in. Polished and ready.
Hidden identity. Out of the shadows.
On your command. In my field of fire.
I know my way around.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
I'll scout ahead.
Crusader tank responding.
I'll fire at anything. This'll be a hit. Fire it.
Keep it clean.
Yeah? This'll be a hit. Sure thing. Here comes trouble. This'll be fun. On the trail. On the trail. Moving. Moving. On the trail. Sure thing. Here comes trouble.
Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon activated.
USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
USA Armor Division.
Who's signing for this?
Preserving freedom.
Long-range ballistics.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Right on schedule.
USA Armor Division.
Blades in motion.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Preserving freedom.
I'll get it there. Establishing
USA
supply
Armor
route.
Division.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Long-range ballistics. Tactical lasers online.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
USA Armor Division.
Frequencies open.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over.
Tactical lasers online.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
USA Armor Division.
Long-range ballistics.
How about a show of force? Taking new ground.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Proceeding to target zone. USA Armor Division.
Gunship
Clearing
reporting.
terrain.
Long-range
Preserving
ballistics.
freedom.
Armor detail reporting. Taking new ground.
Scope cleaned and
USA
mounted.
Armor Division.
Preserving freedom.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Scope
Gunship
cleaned and
reporting in.
mounted.
Particle
Moving in.
cannon ready.
Long-range ballistics.
Proceeding to target zone.
Tactical lasers online.
Hidden identity. They won't notice me.
Gunship reporting in.
Tactical lasers online.
Hope no one's looking.
On your command. Anywhere you say, sir.
Particle
This'll wake
cannon
USA
ready.
Armor Division.
Gunship reporting
Lighten
in.
them up. USA Armor Division. Clearing terrain. Anywhere you say, sir. Taking new ground.
Gunship
Moving
reporting
in.
in.
Clearing terrain. Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to target zone.
Gunship reporting
Moving in. Moving in. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir. Moving in. This'll wake them up. This'll wake them up. Let's grease them. In my field of fire.
I know my way around. Out of the shadows.
How about a show of force?
Gunship reporting in.
This'll wake them up.
Comanche here. Moving to new AO. Gunship reporting in.
I see everything.
USA Armor Division.
Protecting our people.
I'll be your spotter. They won't notice me.
USA Armor Division.
Is there a threat? Taking her in.
Hidden identity. They won't
USA
notice
Armor
me.
Division.
Hope no one's looking. They won't notice me. On the path.
Preserving freedom.
Crusader tank responding. Blow them wide open. Heavy armor ready for action. Proceeding to target zone.
Yes, sir. Nav system set.
Preserving freedom.
Moving to new AO.
On your command. Moving
Tactical
in.
lasers online.
Taking new ground. Clearing terrain.
Tactical lasers online.
Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground.
In the field. Nav system set. Visibility clear. Flying low.
USA Armor Division.
Hose them down.
USA Armor Division.
Particle cannon activated.
Comanche here. Search and clear.
How about a show of force? Proceeding to target zone. Lighten them up.
Sniper here. I'll scout ahead.
In the field. Moving to new AO. Got their position. Got you covered. Search and clear. Nav system set. Air cover's on the way. Got you covered. Hose them down. Operation underway.
On your command. Anywhere you say, sir. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground.
Frequencies open. Hose them down.
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground. Moving in. Anywhere you say, sir. How about a show of force? Anywhere you say, sir. Heavy armor ready for action.
Army's elite. Rally point confirmed. Search and destroy. Taking new position.
Paladin tank in the field. We're moving.
Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir. Taking new ground. Proceeding to target zone.
Polished and ready.
Comanche here.
Heavy armor ready for action.
I see everything. Hope no one's looking.
Particle cannon ready.
I'll scout ahead. They won't notice me.
Crusader tank responding.
I know my way around. Getting a better view. I'll scout ahead. Hope no one's looking.
This supply file is done.
I'll be your spotter. They won't notice me.
On your command, anywhere you say, sir. Proceeding to target zone.
Confirmed.
Hidden identity. They won't notice me. I see everything. I'll scout ahead. Hope no one's looking. I'll scout ahead. They won't notice me. I'll scout ahead. They won't notice me. Leave no trace. I'll scout ahead. He's in full view. They won't notice me. On the path.
Is there a threat?
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Doing what's right. It's the right thing to do.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
Hidden identity. On the path. I see everything.